Hi, welcome to MyFootballMentor.com. I'm Coach Van Tassel. This is our coaching fundamental tip of the day. I'm the receiver coach. Here's a drill that I want to talk about, and how I came up with this drill is with a receiver that I was working with one time. He was having a hard time keeping his eyes open when the ball would come to him, and he was stepping back. And when you think about the fundamentals associated with that, it makes sense. Most people, when something comes at them that quickly, their natural reaction is to retreat. Now, this will happen with younger kids more so than with older, more experienced kids, where they tend to step away from the football. I wrote a blog on this on our website at myfootballmentor.com, and I talked about it being the predator-prey instincts. In other words, predators have their ears forward, their eyes open, they're attacking. The prey typically has their ears back, tail between the legs, and they're turned and they're running, okay? Well, if you act like the prey when you catch a football, you're going to do this, okay? Something coming at you quickly, like a predator, you're going to have a natural instinct to want to turn away. Football being thrown at you 50 miles an hour, especially if you're a younger player. That's a natural reaction. So we need to get that player to stop that reaction. We need to turn his reaction into that of the predator. Eyes open, ears forward, moving towards the football, okay? So what I did is I set up a drill. You can see these cones behind me. And I had the player stand with his heels right where the cone was, okay? And I put him in a position so that if he took a step back at all, he was going to knock the cones down, or he's going to have to step over the cones. I made it so that he had to stand his ground, okay? And I actually wanted him to work at stepping to the football as it came to him, okay? It was amazing what happened when we did this. When he knew that he couldn't step backwards and he knew he had to attack the football, you should have seen his eyes, how big they got. And you should have seen how focused he got on the football. Because what was happening before is he was closing his eyes as the ball would come to him, and he was using his gloves, and he was just kind of palming the ball. And he was dropping 5 out of 10 passes because he was actually closing his eyes. He was doing that natural prey instinct to turn away from the football. We turned him into the predator. He didn't drop a single ball out of 10 that I threw to him. His eyes were open, and he had to focus because he was attacking the football. Again, in a lot of the other stuff that I teach, you'll always hear me say that. Attack the football. Take your body to the football. The quicker you get to the ball versus the defender, the better chance you have of getting to it. So this is a drill that I devised to try and stop guys from stepping back, moving away from the ball as they catch it. And I think you'd be surprised how many guys actually do that when you watch them. So when you're playing catch with your receivers, or they're just throwing to one another, make sure, I always like to tell them, listen, if you're throwing and you're playing catch with your buddies, step and catch. Step and catch. Don't stand and catch. Step and catch, okay? Become the predator. Don't step back, attack the football. That's our coaching football tip of the day. Thanks for watching MyFootballMentor.com.